Yeah, it's pretty shitty out today. We were gonna go out, work out in the park, but I mean, you know, usually we don't let this shit stop us, but it's our anniversary weekend. We've been married 3 years tomorrow, and they've been fucking awesome 3 years because of her in my life, but they've been difficult personally in a lot of ways. But yeah, I'm blessed to have her in my life. She saved my life, man. I'll tell you the story someday. But I got a new particular thing I want to bring to you, and we're going to sit down and smoke and talk about it. All right. Hello. Let's smoke some shatter, and maybe we'll get highly addicted and die today. According to Stratford, Connecticut Police Department and the news station in that town, that might happen. So yeah, the story I'm talking about is Stratford, Connecticut police arresting two males in their 40s for marijuana, cocaine, heroin, or prescription drugs, I believe, and shatter. But the focus of the story was on the shatter, and that it's a new, dangerously addictive drug that is responsible for multiple overdoses. All complete lies. I guess there's some small reference to it that it's a product of marijuana, but it's a new chemical process that makes it highly addictive and dangerous. All blatant lies. Citizen Jay Daly spoke to it. Pug One Life railed against it. I absolutely agree with both of them. It's complete fallacy, complete bullshit, and I think it needs to be outed, and they need to be outed. So it's the Stratford, Connecticut police and the news story about it. And I can't remember the news station. You can absolutely Google it. I found it. It's like the third story down. Stratford, Connecticut drug bust. And it's like one story about 3 individuals being arrested for a bunch of dope, heroin and shit, and then the other one's about this particular arrest. So yeah, complete bullshit and lies, spreading fucking rumor and mistruths and half-truths, and they need to be outed. So what I'm smoking right now is shatter. It's made. Citizen Jay Daly did a show recently. Go to his videos and watch him. He explains it so much better, so much more knowledgeable about it. I'm sure Pug One is too. He doesn't go into that part of it, but he explains how shatter or wax or butter are made and why they're called different things and why they look different, and how there are different processes for extraction, because you're basically extracting something from something else. You're not isolating. It's different processes. So I'm using a vape pen. It's got the little crucible in it. I put some shatter in it. It looks like hardened honey, kind of that color, amber. You've seen pictures of it everywhere. You know, I'm not going to go through that whole process. Those are quick. But anyways, they need to be outed. Probably the worst thing I've ever done is eating a huge quantity of ice cream with like Oreo crumbles in it and chocolate syrup. And yeah, that's the worst atrocity I've ever committed. So yeah, the news story coming out of Stratford, Connecticut, absolutely bullshit. Need to be defaced and denounced and called out for their bullshittery. So yeah, let's smoke some shatter and get highly addicted. I'm going to keep this one short so I can get it up. Time is of the essence. So I'm glad people like Pug and Citizen Jay Daly and one of Citizen Jay Daly's fans, Dan. I didn't get your last name, bro. I'm sorry. He's the one who really blew the story open on this one. So yeah, Stratford, Connecticut police, you know, they didn't produce the news story. The news station did. I'll put it in the link. I'll put who they are. I'll put a link to the story in my thing. I'll make it really obvious. You'll be able to find it. So read the story. Tell me what you think. But I appreciate you stopping by and listening to my bullshittery. Shitty day out. Starting to rain slacking on. Maybe we'll work out after all. So smoke shatter, get addicted, and possibly die. Have an awesome day.